KT Rolster, starting with the turf. But there's a lot of people still here in the studio, guys. And MyuNgSiK rocking the Caleris style.
Looking good.
Looking good, man. I like it a lot on him. Like, it's just so unusual that it makes me happy.
Yeah, it actually, that's like the best way to put it. It's a bit unusual, but it just looks good on him. Like, specifically.
Unusual is definitely the word I would use, yeah.
He's definitely of House Tyrell right now. Yeah, he looks good. I like it. He likes to change his hair a lot, actually, and you know how I feel about that. So
you are a big fan.
Yeah, I mean, ByuL on the other hand, pretty much always the same. Does diet from time to time, but look, it's like really the stats. I mean, he's 7-4 versus Protoss, so you might be thinking, well, I mean, players like Roar have much better stats in the matchup, but you know, to actually have those stats at the time where he got most of them, when Protoss was so dominant, is pretty impressive. And not only that, but the guys plays games, like those 7 wins were like really hard-fought, impressive wins. They come to mind. That's how.
Yeah, like the last one that came to mind actually was him beating Hero.
Yeah.
Hero. That guy.
Yeah, he beat Hero Man. But can he beat MyuNgSiK to force the ace match? That's what we're going to find out right now on our 4-player map, Frost.
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Up here in the top left in the red for KT Rolster, it's MyuNgSiK.
And down to the bottom right in the blue, for Incredible Miracle, it's ByuL. Known as the Wrecking ByuL. I like to call him the Mountain because he just will not be broken. Not any reference to any book series or television series. Or
no, of course not.
Definitely not. And actually, when I say definitely not, in this case, I mean like actually definitely not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I'm not. It's not reference to any Cleganes.
All right.
No, he's just hard to break, like the mountain in Mulan, when like the guys like the wind can keep blowing, but the mountain will not blow or bow, something like that. I don't know, but that kind of mountain.
Oh, that mountain.
Yeah.
They're deep in conversation.
Oh, busted.
Oh, busted. You guys came
Bow
to
your
Pro
head in
League.
shame.
Everyone's going to know about it. You were on TV, and you were at Pro League.
All the guys at school are going to tease him now.
How dare you?
Oh, you like StarCraft? Actually, all the guys are going to start hitting on those girls now. They're going to be like, oh, my God, you're in my English class, but I didn't know you like StarCraft? Like, you know, I actually am in Platinum League on top of my division. I'm probably going to get promoted soon. We should go get coffee. We should get coffee.
So, like, Zest's face turned really red, and the Korean commentators were talking about them, as well as stats. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Maybe it's their girlfriends.
Oh,
yeah, it's got to be.
Busted. Nice.
Gets a huge cheer from the crowd.
Everyone's a fan.
So, wow, Zest, he might be taken. I guess I can't ask him out after all.
Well,
I think it's actually stats.
Oh, really?
Stats like is a deep beat red right now.
I think you should try anyway.
Well, that's a relief.
Just try anyway, man. Give it a go. What have you got to lose?
Well, I mean, you don't tell me I have a girlfriend. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I respect that, bro. If you guys ever break up.
Give me a call.
Here's my cacao. And we
So-
see 2 hatch before pool.
Yeah, not a bad choice for the map, and it works out for the positions we got here.
Perfect choice here, considering it was Gateway Expand. So ByuL, with a little bit of a build advantage there, going to be playing it very greedy.
And incorrect scout here from MyuNgSiK. Will have to re-rally. Oh, he didn't go up, which is normally smart, but in this case, he would have seen the Overlord, which would let him know 100% where his opponent is. Yeah. He might actually send a second probe.
Well, hopefully he doesn't do that, because he's going in the right direction now.
I mean, with the build he's chosen, he doesn't really need to worry about 6 pools. I mean, nobody really 6 pools on this map except Soki anyways. And even Soki rarely does it.
Yeah, it's very rare to see early pulls these days. But I mean, it can still do work, especially if it's kind of like those Forge fast expands that put the Forge at the front of the natural. Those Zergling rushes can do a lot of damage.
It's also just, you know, partially due to the fact that in this current day in StarCraft 2, like, everyone is just so much better at microing than they used to be that, like,
Yeah.
you can just make a lot happen with a little better than you could before, I feel like.
Absolutely.
You know, the game, everyone is always getting better at it.
There's definitely ways to kind of deal with mass Zergling, like early Zergling rushes. You can stack probes in like little crevices and kill a Zergling at a time with attack move and all sorts of fancy little stuff you can do these days. We are seeing Chrono boosted Stalker out, so we might see some harassment, some poking perhaps. Maybe looking for an Overload actually. And he might just find one.
And he gets one in a perfect place, and I think he's going to be able to kill it.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys ever notice that Stalkers make these weird gestures with their legs while they shoot?
I never noticed that, actually. I just saw it.
Yeah, it's actually kind of
strange.
strange. Yeah, a bit weird.
It's like they're really excited about it.
Oh,
denied.
Wow, very close.
That's
Luckily, there was
important,
a probe there. Yeah, it was very, very important.
because now the 3 gates are unknown.
Exactly.
4 gates, so 5 in total.
Yeah.
And
It's
that
very
is
simple math.
That is, ladies and gentlemen, an all-in. We are going to see an all-in, guys.
I like the way you said that. That was cool.
Yeah.
6 gates, actually. Old school 2011 style 6 gate.
Oh, I brings back
Coming
fun memories, Wolf. Fun memories of my Zerg days. I'd be just trying to make an expansion and...
Oh, he got the tumor.
Oh, that's actually a big deal, too. And we're seeing no production whatsoever when it comes to Zerglings or Roaches. Roach run up pretty damn late. Well, not that late, but late compared to what's going to happen.
Okay, 14 lanes start after he sees that.
Zergling speed ages away there.
Yeah.
Roach Warren is not done. I mean, this third base is in some deep danger here.
All right, well, here we go. I mean, he's already attacking it now. Those lanes aren't even out yet. Now they're coming out here. All he has to do is kite, and a great time warp there on those queens. He can bring the Mothership Core back, and he does. Lane's coming over here, but there's too many Stalkers for him to actually fight with that. Nice catch on the Mothership Core, but the Stalker count's more important here.
Some Zealots coming in the mix here to tank against those Zerglings is going to be very, very useful. Some of those Queens still in that time warp. A lot of these Zerglings coming out at the wrong place. He does surround one Zealot up there, but again, he's got 5 gates. He's going to be warping in more and more stuff.
Wait a second. Didn't we see Scarlet beat Dongregu with the same build in MLG? I think we did. And I mean,
so it happened.
Yeah, if these Stalkers stay alive, that's where all the damage essentially comes from. And we're seeing a lot of drones get killed now.
Yeah, this is looking like, I think he's pretty much on death row right now.
Well,
he's about to have speed.
actually, speed's going
the
to do a lot.
Stalkers need to rejoin. They need to get over there.
Stalkers, they've been killing a bunch of drones, but again, all of those Zealots that just got warped in are going down.
Well, a few more coming in now, though, and he is microing his way back. There's a lot of Zealots here now, but he may have enough with the momentum coming out from this Roach even at the back. It's really close, actually, right now.
Very, very close. Could go either way still. I mean, there's still a fully saturated natural to deal with. So, and there's 3 hatchery production here, but man, that is a tough army to beat.
The Protoss production is so good right now. He has speed, he has a few Roaches, but not enough of them.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't have his macro hatch right there.
And now MyuNgSiK,
like
he's got 4 sentries now. He's going to have so much force field energy here.
Since the Zerg army is cut off from each other, and then the force fields, like you were talking about, Brendan, can actually make that even worse. I think he should actually go ahead and drop one right behind those Roaches in front of the Queen, but he's just doing work. He kills the army on the right side. There's that force field I was talking about. And looking like this is going to be, well, I mean, honestly, I keep trying to call it, but it's so close.
I actually think ByuL can hold this. I actually think he's got enough Roaches now. Zerglings still coming out.
Zerglings, man, they're coming out for the tank, and the Roaches and the Queens are doing enough damage here. He's held it off.
Wow, beautiful play here.
Guys, the mountain
cannot be broken.
Will not bow
to the wind.
No. It was like Mulan's grandfather or something said that once.
Sure, I believe it.
Disney quotes, man.
Yeah, man. And from here, there's simply, I mean, coming back for Protoss from here is, I mean, we are seeing pro production again, but once this happens, there's like really nothing much else you can do.
Yeah, I mean, what is he going to do? Like, he can't take a third. There's no second all-in he could do. He doesn't have a Twilight Counselor or Blink or anything like that. He's losing all of his units here.
Yeah,
in
Zealot's
fact, like,
not even fighting.
Yeah, ByuL can like actually counterattack.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's making like 3 drones behind it. He's got a bunch of Zerglings as well on the production tab. They just got finished there, and he's going to attack at the front. He's got 1 sentry and a Zealot, warping in 2 more Zealots, but he still needs a lot more army right here at the front.
Yeah, and I mean he's gonna be forcing MyuNgSiK to just simply make units that he doesn't want to make at this point. He wants to tech. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be making all these defensive units. And this is a perfect play from ByuL while he gets his tech up, while he gets his economy to where it should be.
He can just keep killing that pylon, kill the zealots.
Kill the pylons, kill the gateways, kill the zealots. He can do anything he wants here, and he doesn't really have to worry about any sort of.
The zealots are actually
backline.
like trying to be prepared for when the links come up. That means they're actually in a place where they picked off.
You know?
He is gonna have to move back now, but I mean, he traded so well here. He's getting burrow. He's got the lair of the burrow. I think it's just in case it's like a follow-up blink all-in off the 2 base. He's just gonna be able to crush that with burrow.
Yeah. I mean, his tech is so far behind at this point. Like, all he has to do is really like play safe, get burrow, which is a great choice considering it might not be Robotech at all. It could be blink, as you were saying. Could be another gateway all-in for all we know. I mean, a lot of Protoss players in this position will probably just mass gateway units behind their gates.
Think about Zest versus Sulky on Habitation Station. That rush just like never ended.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, some Protoss will just never change their ways and just keep massing all-in units.
Well, this was not the Phoenixes I expected.
And I mean,
but,
look at this.
Yeah, we're gonna see it, man, and this is gonna be very clear once the Overseer comes in. Now, MyuNgSiK does have one last chance here, but without any observer, without any sort of detection, it's gonna be very difficult for him to actually get through this. The roaches are on the way. They should pop out in time. Roach speed won't be done.
Burrow is done now.
And he's gonna even counterattack with these links. He might actually want to bring those back. If he can force a recall, though, it's super easy.
Yeah, he should be fine considering the army. Considering how many of those are zealots, like, roaches are going to have a fine time against this. They just have to kite, essentially.
Yeah, and he just needs a little bit more time. He's actually can burrow individual roaches as they get low, actually. He's even transfusing them instead. That works, too. Queen and the roaches pop up.
Beautiful, beautiful. He just needs to burrow. He should be burrowing a little bit more. Shouldn't be tanking these zealots like this.
Yeah, under that time warp.
Yeah. I guess he was kind of concerned that if he tried to kite back, he wouldn't be able to kite enough under that time warp, but sentries are actually doing some work over here. The queen goes down.
It's actually way too much damage. Like, it shouldn't be happening, but it is. But
okay, now he starts to micro and split away.
Yeah. I think he might actually like be doing something in MyuNgSiK's base with the Zerglings, maybe.
I think they're gone actually now. I think he might actually not. He might think there's an observer here. I don't know, but it looks like it doesn't matter anyway.
Speed is done. So many roaches pop out, and these warped-in zealots aren't going to have a fun time against that. He burrows and unburrows. Here's the micro we were waiting for.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, just kind of a BM at touch there at the end as well.
I would be doing that all day now. I would just be burrowing, unburrowing until all those roaches died, essentially, because that's how over it is.
Yeah. Well, good attempt here by MyuNgSiK.
Very close.
But that's it, man. We're going to go to an ace match.
Yeah, do those burrows.
Burrow.
The mountain will not be broken. And there's the GG.
GG, very well played.
Turns out the hairstyle better than that build.
That's true. And I mean, when you go back and look at, like, I guess if you've seen it, the Dongregoo versus Scarlet, where Scarlet did and win with that build, there was no Roach Warren involved. But when Roaches come out against that sort of gateway all-in, if you get enough out in time, it will kill it.
Well, they should clearly just ask Scarlet to join the team.
I think they have to at this point.
And she would have made it work.
No, I actually have faith.
Well, the mountain holds, does not bow, man, and we're going to go to an ace match.
Yep.
Flash or no flash?
I think we see... Well, I think we definitely see ByuL, by the way. I think ByuL's got to come out once again here. If IM wants to take this win, which they do, I think you got to send out ByuL.
I think so, too. It would be really weird if they send out, like, Hero or MVP. I don't think we're going to see those players.
Yeah.
Send that MVP does like a CV all-in. I'm like...
Hero looks like he's sleeping right now, too, so I think the chances of him coming out are
He's
pretty
uninterested.
Yeah, actually,
pretty low.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to be involved in this match today, guys. I'm going to say it's going to be ByuL versus Zest.
Zest?
Looking at that map, I mean...
That's tough, though, because Zest is... I mean, his ZVP his PVZ is good, but ByuL's PVZ... Oh, God, I'm saying it backwards again. His Zest PVZ is not as impressive to me these days as ByuL's ZVP. And I think knowing you're up against ByuL, I actually think Flash on Outboxer, even though he lost too in the same matchup, I think he's the man here. That's my personal